Story time. So, after my little sister was born, I remember my whole family dynamic just shifting. It's not my little sister's fault. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, she's a baby. You can't. It's not my little sister's fault in any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. I'm not saying that. But something, I don't know what happened. Something happened with my mom, maybe with my mom's, like with my little sister's dad. I don't know. But something changed within my mom, and something severely changed with my grandma. I went from being like my grandma's little, I don't know. I remember one memory, excuse me, where I ran over to my grandma's apartment. My mom come and she was like, Misty, Misty, because it was like thundering and lightning outside and raining, and she was all looking for me, and I was hiding underneath my grandma's fish tank, and my mom was like, where is she? And my grandma's like, she's fine, just leave her here, just leave her alone, whatever. So I knew my grandma liked me for a moment at one point, right? There's all these baby pictures where I'm like, I got baby pictures. And then I remember after my little sister was born, there's one memory in particular. There was this kid, and he was a lot bigger than me. I was 4, and this kid was a lot bigger than me. And he come up and he was like, give me your bike. And I was like, no, it's my bike, it's like new. And he's like, so let me ride your bike. And I was like, no. And he was like, boom, and like pushed me off of my bike and took my bike. And I was so mad, and I went running in the apartment, and I was like, Grandma. And my mom was at work. This is when she started working a lot. But I was like, Grandma, blah, so-and-so, this big fat kid took my bike. And then she was like, so fucking what? Go get it. And then she was like, don't come back. What did she say? Don't come back without your bike. And I was like, so I had to go outside and sit and wait for this kid to get called into his apartment. And his mom was like, leave the bike outside. And so then I went and grabbed my bike and walked back to my apartment. It's pretty crazy. And then after that, I remember, these are bits and pieces, fragments of memories. You know what I mean? I don't know if we all have them. The older I get, the more I remember. It's kind of cool. But after that, we had moved into my grandma's trailer. And as we were moving in, we were getting ready, like moving in, and everybody's all excited and everything. And like we had found this baby kitten, or gotten this baby kitten somehow, like a little teeny tiny baby kitty. And I had this wooden bench with a heart in the back of it, okay? And my mom thought it was a good idea to put this little wooden bench in between the kitchen and the living room to like block it off for some reason. And so I'm all walking on the bench. Hold on, baby. Walking on the bench, walking back and forth on the bench. Well, lo and behold, I walk on the back of the bench, and it falls, okay? And tips over, and it squishes this baby kitten. And I'm like 4 years old, and I'm traumatized because I just squished this kitty that I love so much, and I didn't mean to. And my mom yelled at me, and she was like, blah, blah, blah. And she was crying, I was crying, my grandma was saying mean things, and it was horrible. It was like, and so that was like the first dead animal that I've had, and I've had many, and I will tell you more. But anyways, okay, bye.